Horror movies aren't just about scares, they're about entire universes with their own rules, mythologies, and terrifying realities. These cinematic worlds create complex cosmologies where nightmares have structure and evil follows specific laws. Today we're exploring the most intricate horror movie universes ever created. Most people watch horror films for thrills, but the truly great ones build complete alternate realities with their physics, supernatural hierarchies, and cosmic rules. These aren't just scary stories. They're fully realized universes where every ghost, demon, and monster serves a specific purpose in a larger, more terrifying design. So, in this video, I'm breaking down 8 of the most complex and terrifying horror movie universes that have redefined cinematic fear. From interdimensional realms to ancient cosmic orders, we're diving into the complete mythologies that make these films genuinely world-changing experiences. By the way, I explore the darkest corners of fictional horror. Universe 1, the Conjuring universe, demonic hierarchy. The Conjuring universe has built the most comprehensive supernatural mythology in modern horror, creating an interconnected reality where demons, ghosts, and ancient evils operate according to specific cosmic rules. This isn't just scary movies. It's a fully realized supernatural ecosystem. At the center are Ed and Lorraine Warren, paranormal investigators who guide us through a world where the supernatural is scientifically documented. The universe establishes that demonic entities exist in a strict hierarchy, with powerful demons like Valak commanding lesser spirits and using haunted objects as anchors to our reality. What makes this universe terrifying is how it treats supernatural activity as a form of spiritual warfare. Demons follow specific rules for possession and haunting. They must be invited through trauma or cursed objects, and can be fought using religious artifacts and proper spiritual protocols. The universe spans the Conjuring series, Annabelle trilogy, The Nun, and La Llorona, each revealing new aspects of this supernatural reality. The genius lies in making supernatural horror feel systematic and believable by establishing consistent rules for how demons operate. Universe 2, Hellraiser universe, pleasure and pain dimension. The Hellraiser universe presents one of the most philosophically complex horror cosmologies ever created, where pleasure and pain are indistinguishable and suffering can lead to transcendence. This reality operates on the principle that extreme sensation represents the highest form of existence. The Cenobites, led by Pinhead, aren't traditional demons. They're explorers of sensation who have transcended human limitations through voluntary transformation into beings of pure experience. They exist in a dimension where boundaries between ecstasy and agony have dissolved. The Lament configuration serves as a gateway between dimensions and a test of human desire. Only those seeking extreme experiences can solve it, ensuring that Cenobites encounter individuals who are psychologically prepared for their particular form of enlightenment. What makes this universe disturbing is how it presents suffering as a choice rather than a punishment. The Cenobites don't torture victims. They fulfill desires humans are afraid to acknowledge, creating horror that's both external and internal. Universe 3, Insidious universe, the further dimension. The Insidious universe introduces the further, an astral dimension that exists parallel to our reality, where consciousness can travel independently of the physical body. This dark mirror of our world is populated by malevolent spirits who prey on living souls. The further is connected to everyday reality through psychically sensitive individuals, especially children, who can accidentally enter this dimension during sleep. This makes them vulnerable to possession by entities seeking to return to the physical world. What makes the further terrifying is its accessibility. Some people are natural travelers who can navigate between dimensions, while entities like the red-faced demon represent what human consciousness becomes when corrupted by existing in this dark dimension. The universe suggests death isn't an ending, but a transition to the further, where consciousness continues but becomes vulnerable to predation by more powerful entities, creating existential horror about what awaits us after death. Universe 4, A Nightmare on Elm Street universe, dream reality. The Nightmare on Elm Street universe operates on the principle that dreams and reality are interconnected dimensions where consciousness can be manipulated and destroyed. Freddy Krueger exists in a dream dimension where he has godlike powers over the subconscious mind. Dreams aren't just mental experiences, but actual alternate realities where normal physics don't apply. Freddy can manipulate dream environments, transform into any shape, and use victims' fears and memories against them with unlimited creativity. What makes this universe horrifying is how it weaponizes sleep itself. Since everyone must sleep, no one can permanently escape Freddy's domain, making the most basic human need a gateway to supernatural predation. The mythology reveals that Freddy's power stems from the collective fear and guilt of the Springwood community, making him stronger as more people become aware of him. This creates a viral horror scenario where knowledge of the threat amplifies the danger. Universe 5. Evil Dead Universe, Deadite Dimension. The Evil Dead universe presents a reality where ancient demonic forces called Deadites can possess the living and dead, creating an apocalyptic scenario where humanity faces extinction from supernatural entities that can inhabit any corpse or living person. The Necronomicon Ex Mortis serves as both the source of this threat and the key to understanding the mythology. This ancient book contains incantations that open doorways between dimensions, allowing Deadites to enter our reality. What makes this universe terrifying is how it treats death as just the beginning of the threat. Deadites can animate corpses, possess living people, and inhabit inanimate objects, creating a reality where nothing is safe and anyone can become an enemy. The universe operates on the principle that ancient evils constantly try to break through into our dimension, and only specific knowledge and weapons can hold them back, creating ongoing, apocalyptic tension. Universe 6. The Ring Universe, Cursed Media Reality. The Ring Universe operates on the concept that information itself can be cursed, creating a reality where media consumption becomes potentially lethal. The cursed videotape serves as a supernatural virus that spreads through observation and kills through psychic contamination. Samara Morgan exists as a psychic entity whose traumatic death created supernatural radiation that transmits through recorded media. Her curse operates like a disease, spreading from person to person through shared viewing experiences. What makes this universe modern and terrifying is how it weaponizes technology and media consumption. The concept of cursed media that kills viewers taps into contemporary fears about the dangers of viral content and information overload. The universe establishes specific rules, 7 days between viewing and death, the ability to transfer the curse by showing the tape to someone else, and Samara's ability to manifest physically when the deadline arrives. Universe 7. Final Destination Universe Death's Design. The Final Destination universe operates on the principle that death itself is a conscious force with its agenda and methodology. Death's design represents a cosmic order where every person has a predetermined time and method of dying. When someone escapes their intended fate through premonition, death actively works to restore natural order through increasingly elaborate and creative methods. What makes this universe uniquely terrifying is how it treats everyday objects as potential weapons. Death doesn't need supernatural monsters. It can use anything from construction equipment to household appliances to fulfill its design, making the entire physical world feel threatening. The universe establishes that premonitions are glimpses of death's intended plan, and avoiding these fates only delays the inevitable while making death more creative and determined in its methods. Universe 8. Sinister Universe, Ancient Evil Media. The Sinister Universe presents a reality where ancient pagan deity Bug-Hul uses recorded media to corrupt children and consume their souls. This entity operates through systematic psychological manipulation, spanning generations and cultures. Bug-Hul exists in a dimension accessible through images and recordings, making him uniquely adapted to modern media consumption. He uses home movies and photographs as portals between dimensions, allowing him to influence and possess children who view his images. What makes this universe disturbing is how it treats family documentation as potential gateways for supernatural predation. The very act of preserving family memories becomes dangerous when those memories can be corrupted by ancient evil. The universe suggests that Bug-Hul has been operating throughout human history, adapting his methods to whatever recording technology is available, representing evil that evolves alongside human technological advancements. And there you have it, 8 horror movie universes that extend far beyond their films to create complete alternate realities. From The Conjuring's demonic hierarchy to Final Destination's cosmic death force, these universes prove that effective horror creates entire worlds with their own rules and mythologies. What makes these universes psychologically powerful is how they take familiar concepts, dreams, death, media, and family, and reveal hidden supernatural systems operating beneath the surface. They suggest that our everyday reality is just the visible layer of a much more complex and dangerous cosmic structure. The lasting impact of these universes lies in how they change the way we view ordinary experiences. After understanding The Ring's concept of cursed media, watching any video feels potentially dangerous. After exploring the further, sleep becomes a journey into hostile territory. These creators have crafted horror mythologies that rival any religious system in terms of complexity and internal consistency. They've proven that genre filmmaking can create genuine alternate realities that feel as complete and believable as any fictional universe ever conceived. Which horror universe would you least want to live in? Did I miss any horror mythologies that deserve recognition? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more explorations of fiction's most terrifying realities. Remember, the most frightening movies don't just show us monsters, they show us entire worlds where monsters make perfect sense.